Hello guys, I thank to watch my tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show one of my research paper in order to know about each part of the research paper. First of all, you must know about each part of a research paper with its applications. What you want to write each part or each structure of your research paper. First of all, I want to show one of my research paper to talk about in details. So, for example, the last one, very good. Previously, I talked in details about every part of a research paper just by mentioning titles of each part. So you can know and you can see about each part of the research paper exactly. So here, this is one of my latest research paper. So this is title. The last one, this is author name. The next one is affiliation. So there are some information after corresponding authors, especially after affiliation, about there are some informative details about the research paper. For example, about DOI, about copyright, and the other information of the research paper. For example, when this research paper received by journal, when accepted, and the other information. The next part is abstract. So you have to write about one paragraph around maximum 200 words. Maximum 200 words is very, very good abstract. But you have to say a compact, informative information about your research paper. So in the next sessions, I will talk in details about the abstract and also the other parts of the research paper too. The next one is keywords. In the keywords, it's better to say about maximum 6 or 5 keywords about your research paper. It's a starting, introduction. Introduction is talking about some aspects such as general literature reviews and your ideas in this research paper. After that, it's application of the SPIF. So SPIF is an abbreviation of a method. So we don't care about SPIF. Just in this video, we are focusing about how to write a research paper. Is very important. So applications of SPIF is the part of the methodology. It's a subpart, actually, subclasses of the methodology, because we want to talk about the applications and practical research of these papers. The next one is methodology. Maybe you see methodology is divided from the applications. Some scientists or researchers know and consider applications is the part of the introduction, but the others say no. Applications is the part of the methodology. But in this research paper, I want to correct my notations in this previous mentions. In this research paper, applications is part of the introduction. By the way, in the methodology, I must talk about assumptions, considerations, variables, and all things were considered by yourself in your research. So the next subpart is, for example, formability limit. Yes, this is the first equation, and talk about the other equations by figures. And the variables, for example, constants are used in this research paper. Finally, after methodology, you must start to talk about the result and discussion. Okay? So clearly, in the result and discussion, you have subparts. For example, 4.1, 4.2, and the next subparts. Okay? Yeah. Normally, the fifth part of the research paper is conclusions. So you can say, you can write about all your understanding of this research paper in the conclusion. Okay? As I said, there are some additional parts such as acknowledgements, data availabilities, or conflict of interest. So journal by journal is different. So it might be a journal must to say about, for example, acknowledgement, or the another one, it's not important. So it's optionally. Maybe you don't need to say about acknowledgements. Okay? So the last part is references. So in the bibliography or reference list, you can say all citations in these research papers. So hopefully I will talk about references in details in the next sessions. So yeah, for example, biography is optional. Maybe some journals is important, so, but the other journals, no. So it's completely optional. But the main parts is the reference, okay? I want to say from the last to one. Reference, conclusion, okay? Result and discussion. methodology, number 3. Number 1, introduction. But number 1 is introduction, and the number 2 generally is methodology. But in this paper, because applications is divided, is separated from the introduction, so I said number 3 for methodology. But number 2, generally, the second number is the for the number 2 is methodology. By the way, the previous is keywords, abstract, also author names, and the last, or the first actually, is the title. So in my opinion, it's very, very significantly, first of all, you know about each part of the research paper as well in detail. So for the next sessions, we are talking about the other aspects of the research paper completely. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you soon.